Well, it's the Pro Bowl, probably the worst all-star game in professional sports. That's no secret. And this year's version might be the worst Pro Bowl in history because they've changed formats to this corny thing they're doing now where retired NFL legends Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders act as captains and they choose up sides. I don't know of any NFL fan that actually likes this, and the NFL has thought about doing away with the Pro Bowl, but too many people watch. It's the only football on. Everybody loves football. We're starved for football, and so we do watch. I'll probably watch some of the Pro Bowl tonight. And hey, if you like watching, some of the best football players in the world go three-quarter effort for 3 hours and slap each other on the butt a whole lot, then the Pro Bowl is probably right up your alley. For the rest of us, though, it really doesn't even qualify as an appetizer for next week's Super Bowl. But again, it's the only football on, and we will watch. And if we're going to watch, we have to have a bet. BETDAQ does have a market on the Pro Bowl, of course. A couple of them, as a matter of fact. Team Rice installed as a 1.5-point favorite. 89.5 BETDAQ's total for this Pro Bowl. Now, look. How can you determine that one team is better than the other? I don't know, because the players aren't going to be trying. They're unapologetic about that. They will not be putting forth full effort. So maybe there's value in Team Sanders, the underdog, just because this is a coin flip situation, and so you have a chance to take a team plus 1.5. I know 1.5, that's not a whole lot of points, but still, maybe there's a hair of value there. I mean, I guess if you're breaking down who's going to win the game, you'd have to look at the quarterbacks, and Team Rice, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Alex Smith. Team Sanders, Andrew Luck, Cam Newton, Nick Foles. I assume all of these guys can complete passes to open receivers, which is what they're going to be seeing. But I guess Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, you take them over Andrew Luck, Cam Newton in terms of throwing to open receivers, which is what it's going to be. So I don't know. I guess that's why Team Rice is favored by 1.5. But I do feel like this is a true coin flip. So I would bet on the underdog if I was going to bet on one of the sides. The total is 89.5. The last 3 Pro Bowls have all gone over that total. For some reason, I have a feeling because there's been so much has been said negatively about the Pro Bowl and about the quality of football because the players aren't trying. It's really over the last couple of years that talk has increased, and that's why, after all, they've gone to this hokey format just to try to maintain some sort of interest. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if the players were maybe prodded a little bit by somebody, NFL executives or the coaches coaching the teams, to maybe try a little bit harder in this game and play a little more defense. Of course, you could say the same thing about the last couple of games. That obviously has not happened. But 89.5, a big total, under 89.5. If I was going to make any Pro Bowl bet, and I probably will if I'm going to invest any time in watching it, under 89.5, I think, is where I'm going to go. I think that's the best-looking bet here tonight for the Pro Bowl. Hey, if you're going to place a bet on the Pro Bowl, best of luck to you. If not, best of luck to you next week in Super Bowl 48. I have an early lean towards Seattle. The current line on BETDAQ is Denver minus 1.5. But again, enjoy the Pro Bowl tonight. It's our only football.